President Biden and former President Donald Trump have agreed to 2 general election debates. Word of the highly anticipated face-offs comes as former President Trump's legal troubles have him tied up in court, and a new mixed inflation report renews scrutiny of President Biden's handling of the economy. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest from Washington.
Someday you're going to have to explain why.
The stage is set for a long-awaited showdown between President Biden and former President Trump, both candidates agreeing to 2 debates on June 27th and September 10th. The details rolling out within hours of President Biden issuing this challenge.
Donald Trump lost 2 debates to me in 2020. Since then, he hadn't shown up for debate. Now he's acting like he wants to debate me again. Well, make my day, pal.
Mr. Trump, who has repeatedly said he would debate anytime, anywhere, quickly agreed to the debates, adding, "Let's get ready to rumble," and saying on the Hugh Hewitt show,
I really think he has to debate. He might as well get it over with. Probably should do it early so that he can, he's not going to get any better.
No, but June and September is great.
Every day is a down factor for him.
In a break from tradition, the candidates going around the Commission on Presidential Debates to instead face off with no live audience in a TV studio. First up, CNN.
I think we're in such a momentous moment, and I think there's questions about both of these candidates' capabilities.
The first debate set to come in the wake of former President Trump's ongoing New York hush money trial, a chance for a massive audience to hear him directly address whatever the outcome may be. But while the former president's legal troubles loom, voters in several recent polls rank him higher on the critical issue of the economy. President Biden saying today, quote, "Fighting inflation and lowering costs is my top economic priority," as a new report showed inflation easing slightly in April, though consumer prices are still stubbornly high, up 3.4% from last year. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
The Biden campaign wants to cut out some of the chaos of the past debates, so these will be head-to-head matchups with no third-party candidate and microphones that can be automatically shut off if someone runs over the allotted time.